What's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are TJ Holmes and AB Robots, you are dreading the day that you decided to make a fool of Robin Roberts. Y'all, what am I talking about? Things with Amy and TJ have gone from bad to worse. If you don't know, they are being internally reviewed by ABC. It looks they are both still benched. Amy is not coming back. I don't know where those rumors came from. We'll see what happens, but right now it looks like Amy isn't coming back. Neither is TJ. They are permanently benched, which means they are being paid out of their contract, but they're not appearing on TV. ABC is giving an internal investigation, trying to make sure they didn't violate any company policy. Now, here's where things get interesting, okay? The wife is the key witness in all this. But you know who the rumors are that is driving this investigation? Robin Roberts. Yes, Robin Roberts, who is the heart and soul of Good Morning America. Robin Roberts, who Good Morning America is her legacy. Robin Roberts, which is basically everybody's boss, or at least to a certain extent, at Good Morning America, is said to be furious. Not just because they are messy and sloppy and tainted the brand, but because in 2017, there were rumors, if you didn't know, of TJ and Amy messing around with each other, okay? The whole newsroom was said to know. Robin Roberts went out and confronted them, and they said, what are you talking about? We never, you. And Robin Roberts was looking at them like, I got your number, you little hussies, right? But she didn't have any concrete proof. But it wasn't over. TJ and Amy went above Robin Roberts to ABC Brass and complained about her confronting them over the relationship, basically saying, how could she? We're just friends. We feel bad. She humiliated us, basically turning it into a problem for Robin Roberts. I mean, think about it. Let's just say your boss comes up to you and is like, listen, I know you sleeping with Paul, John, Ted, Sue, Mary, whatever, from whatever. You better knock it off. And then you go, and again, if you're innocent, of course you would go to your bosses and be like, I feel some type of way. My manager just came up to me and accused me of having an affair with somebody at work. I'm not having an affair. They're just a friend. I think it's very inappropriate that my manager even came up and talked to me. That's the way they approached the brass. And it had some blowback for Robin Roberts, right? Because she didn't have any concrete proof. Now, she did not forget that. And on top of that, they did lie to her face. That was in 2017. Cut to 2022. TJ, once again, is cheating on his wife, Mary Lee. And they're supposed to be getting back together, so he's playing with her emotions. Mary Lee hires a private investigator to follow TJ and see what's going on after she found a birthday card from Amy, and that she thought that the birthday card was like way too personal. And this is the same Amy that when TJ was having a 3-year affair with a producer on Good Morning America, which was one of Amy's friends, Amy was confiding, Mary Lee, TJ's wife, was confiding in Amy, like, what do I do, girl? Because they thought they were friends. Amy even had her daughter babysitting TJ and Marley's kids, right? Right? Making friends with her stepkids, with her stepbrothers and siblings. Amy's daughter just didn't even know. Amy was trying to set it up, be like, well, since you're babysitting him, you already love him. You're going to love them like a brother or a sister. I don't know whether they have a boy or girl. Let me get back on point. Amy was counseling her friend about what to do with TJ in their torrid 3-year affair. She was counseling TJ's wife, Mary Lee. They were both thinking she was on their side. Mary Lee found a birthday card from Amy to TJ and was like, what the hell is going on? Hired investigator found out that Amy was lying and conniving, and so was TJ, and blew up their spot. Now cut to today, Robin Roberts is out for blood. Are y'all with me? All right, let's get into this report. Woo! I will say this, back then, in 2017, I 100% do believe that Amy and TJ were messing around. However, the fact that you literally tried to go and get Robin in trouble, and there was a lot of blowback, you know she's not letting this go. She's vindicated, and also she's remembering all the trouble. Let's get into this. Good Morning America anchor Robert Roberts is furious once both TJ Holmes and Amy Robach fired over the alleged affair. As ABC continues its internal investigation into suspended Good Morning American 3 anchors TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's workplace romance, Roberts is said to be furious with the scandal, claiming the messy affair has tainted the brand. That's right, mama, you better get them out of there. But to be serious, this is her legacy. That is her brand. They have a lot of nerve bringing their messy relationship into work. It's not the fact that they were seeing each other. It's not the fact that they were dating. It's the fact that your mess is literally going to bring everybody else down. Y'all couldn't think of a less messy, more professional, loving, and respectable way to let everybody in your life know what was happening. Anyway, right? And that's another thing. You notice that anyway, let's key into this. Robin Roberts allegedly went up the chain and complained to Disney about ABC's mediocre handling of the incident. So remember when they were allowed to come back on TV? Robin said, not on my watch. Literally went and complained to the execs and said, you better get them out of here. Anyway, but the company is uncertain of how to proceed with a delicate situation. There have been all these stories about TJ being a serial cheater with at least one other affair and hints that there are more. This is coming from a well-placed source. Explained to the sticky situation. They said, but how can they let him go and keep Amy? They love her and they don't want to lose her. But imagine the possible backlash if they go down that path. Letting a black man go and keeping the white woman? It looks like the worst sort of double standard and would leave them wide open to allegations of racism. Here's the funny thing, right? It would, but even aside from that, how about even reverse sexism? How about, like, you can't. They were both willing participants. Amy helped him along with the lie. Now, whether TJ or Amy deserves to be fired, that's for you, well, not even y'all, that's for network brass to decide. However, you can't let one go and keep the other. That's like Amy being fired and TJ being left. Unfortunately, because they embarked on this sordid love affair, they are both tied together, and whatever punishment happens to one needs to happen to the other, whether they both get to stay or whether both of them have to leave. But you can't keep any one of them. So I don't think it's so much a fact of like, oh, you let the black man go. Because remember when TJ was dogging Will Smith, talking about something, by slapping Chris Rock, you embarrassed all black people and you need to apologize. Even the black cameraman. TJ, where's your apology to Black America? Because you damn sure embarrassed us. You damn sure embarrassed us. Why we're at it? Amy, go apologize to white America because y'all both are the disgrace. Anyway, another insider claimed Kim Goodwin, the president of ABC, is hopeless and too busy making sure her best interests are covered rather than coming to any solid decision of the matter. She's totally unavailable and mostly hiding in her office. Let me find out TJ was also sleeping with Kim, but I understand why she's hiding in her office. Amy and TJ bought a storm to the desk. Robin Roberts, who's worth more than TJ and Amy combined, wants them gone. If they can prove that TJ lied to Robin Roberts or there was some truth to those claims back in 2017, or that they used the company credit card, even if they used the company pen to write a love letter to each other, they're out of there. They better hope, I don't believe them, but there's a chance in hell that they are telling the truth. They better hope to God they are telling the truth, because if they're not, it's going to come out. They said a third source suggested that there are so many behind the scene romances going on in the network that if Amy and TJ are punished for their affair, ABC will have to bring a prison bus to the studios to ship out all the couples who are at it. Now, here's the thing. That to me sounds like it's coming straight from Amy and TJ's camp. They're like, baby, if we going down for being cheaters, we all going down. To which I would say, but Amy and TJ, are they actually having affairs or are they dating at work? Because the dating at work is no problem. It's the lying when Robin Roberts confronted you. It's the going to the network of bosses and claiming about Robin Roberts being the inappropriate one and them taking action against her, all the while you guys are lying And of course, it was the lying to your, because you're not just dating, you were having extramarital affairs. And I don't care what anybody says, love is love. I get that. And if you meet that person, nobody says, I said it a million times, you don't have to be in a loveless marriage. It's not necessary. You do not have to be in a loveless marriage. However, you owe it to your friends, your family, God, country, through whatever, to at least have some type of moral character and handle things in a morally upright way. Literally getting caught cheating and then going on there and laughing. Did you really think that that was going to go over well? Had you been honest, the wife wouldn't have blown up your spot. Anyway, and you know, Gayle King even opened up and said that in the beginning, I actually thought Good on Good Morning America, they're saying they're not taking them off the air. It's two consenting adults. But the more you read, the more you keep hearing about all these messy rumors saying it's just very, very messy. Y'all, what's more, they're also saying that cracks are also starting to show in Amy and TJ's relationship. This was actually from Eric Schiffer. He's the chairman of the Los Angeles-based reputation management consultants. He's pretty big in the area. And he said that they're facing brutal backlash and a horrific short-term set of challenges. They said it's crippling of a career challenge for both of them at the same time, at which they're on dopamine, cloud nine, because they're doing their dream jobs. Then to have that flip, it's likely to make big problems in their relationship. They're saying that there's a possibility that animosity could exist between them at some level, and it may eventually bleed over into the relationship. Y'all, listen. They're saying when you have a brand like Disney, that typically ABC is under Disney, if you don't know, it's a conglomerate, that typically has a high degree of moral through line in which they expect from employees. This creates problems. There's a dislocation and a strong variance in how senior leaders want the Disney brand to be seen. Ratings would probably be through the roof had they allowed the two to stay on. But then what are they really saying about the brand? You guys, at the end of the day, as much as we love drama, I believe that TJ and Amy forgot. One, you should have never tried to throw Robin Roberts under the brush and think it wasn't going to come back to you, but they never thought they'd get caught. Two, Disney is a brand of wholesomeness. Now, they could be Sodom and Gomorrah behind that facade, but they do have a brand of wholesomeness. You guys, I'm going to keep you posted, but in the meantime, pray for the wicked. Pray for the wicked. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.